All right. Welcome, as it is time to start the Rasgard in Exandria for the first time in a long time, as we've been pushing through the plains rather a lot lately. Journeys to the house, journeys to the abyss, and tracking the child of Lailis Kryn, queen of the Kryn dynasty, ruling of Roshana and Jorhas. Now, deciding to take their next step to hopefully rescue them from apparent imprisonment in the Vergessen sanatorium. In this, as a first step here, they have teleported all the way to Molasmir. A somewhat ruined place, a place of corruption and awfulness that they recently decided to come to in order to ultimately make their way down to infiltrate the sanatorium. The thought being that this far away from the Empire, any type of magical wards or defenses would be essentially lost upon them and not cause any issues. So, it is with that we will jump in tonight. So to start, Nailumia. So you're very familiar, I believe, but you don't have an associated item.
No. We decided not to go see my husband first, so we're just doing it.
I asked to. All right, so let me actually kind of get this. I do believe we're on Very. Let me just. Place you visit often, a place of care for stay, a place you can see when you cast the spell. Oh, they changed that. Wow. Sorry, just realized that teleport isn't guaranteed even if you have line of sight.
Nope, there's random chances now for it ever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very different.
But I rolled a 95.
A 95, very good. So, with that, so my next question there is: when Nailumia thinks of Molasmir, what does she think of?
Oh man, when she thinks of it, she would have to think of where they first kind of, I think, met Paraketh, and that's why they got engaged, had their honeymoon there. So it would have been outside the library.
Mm-hmm.
Like right on the doorsteps, because that's where she would picture.
Yeah, on the doorsteps of the library. Okay.
That's it, probably knowing there's probably wards still over that place, and we're not. Yeah.
Well, in that case, as the spell triggers, there is a rotted floral sweetness to the air. In your mouth, it almost causes a regurgitation. You look. Above, the sun seems to be battling through dark purple clouds. Almost looks like holes have been burned or corroded through the sky, hitting the ground with sunlight. In the pressure of beams of light, and where the beams of light hit, you can see barren ground. Here or there. The largest seems to be about 12 inches in diameter, with the smallest being sometimes pinpricks. And sorry. And there, where there is the light not touching, you can see black, purple growths all around, vines. But here, around the library, much of that is flattened and trampled over. You can see evidence of creatures bounding about the yard. Behind you are closed doors. The elven symbols of learning and knowledge. And you see a long 500-foot yard before iron gates that encompass the library property.
Welcome home.
This place is much more desolate than I remember it.
Not exactly as I'd imagine it. I'd imagine there would be more, I don't know, ghosts.
Well, Erica did say that he died when he died here, that there's some adventurers that came and kind of fixed this place, so that might be why we're not being instantly attacked.
Where are we again?
Wellesmere. Oh, you don't know this. It's technically one of the old elven cities, like that first was created back before the Calamity, and then the Calamity happened, and then this place kind of fell, became darkness, and yeah. Laren used to live here.
That
did?
tracks.
It was nicer back then.
Yeah, I imagine it was nice. I mean, the architecture looks beautiful. It felt still kind of cracked.
Laren, anywhere you want to go? You remember anything about this place?
I don't recall much from my past life.
Maybe there's a book
Insight. I'm joking.
Maybe there's a book inside that about you or something, or that maybe it'll help.
Are you going in check?
Are we going in the library?
Is that what you want to do?
I was just offering. I don't know if you guys want to.
I mean, I thought we were just coming here because it's a spot we knew close to getting into the Empire.
Well, that was one of the reasons I chose here. But I also chose. Lauren just got her soul back, so I figured this could be a good time.
Good point. Good point. Yeah. Laren, whatever you want to do here. Your call.
Maybe we should just head to the Empire. I see no point in trying to figure out.
All right, this one I'm actually going to insight check. Nope. 10.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So, south then?
I guess.
Okay.
I actually know how to get to the Empire from here.
Anyone have a map of Wildmount? Asking
I mean,
Diane
it's
really
south.
anyway.
So yeah. So it is south, and you know it's like generally south, but you are like in
Yeah.
the middle of a large city, so you can kind of
Yeah.
figure out how to do.
Maybe there's a map in the library. Oh, we didn't get a map while we were Shauna, didn't we?
I mean, I have a world map, but not a map of the
Not a map,
kingdom over
okay.
here.
That's fine.
Yeah, you would know. I mean, even any map you'd find would be very old and possibly not as updated. as
Very
the one
outdated,
you're
yeah.
looking for.
True.
I guess we make our way southward through the city and continue on until we're out of the Savalier Wood.
Oh, that's right. You're not really good at leading us now, are you, Mars? Because you're like all new and everything, huh?
Well, I can still track. I'm still good with navigation. My migraine's gotten better. But you know, I can still do stuff.
Okay,
Thank
lead on.
Okay.
Yeah, he can still do stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna first for like 30 seconds lead everyone north, then look up and be like, oh wait, shit. Then turn to south and actually lead everyone south through Malayasmere.
Good idea. Keep them off our tracks.
Okay, so as you all right, so first you're trying to get out of the library yard and then try to make your way
Yes.
out. Very good.
While we're on the road path.
Yeah, you'd be crossing the yard at this point.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell me what you're doing. While you're doing it, what do you want to do?
No, this is more like an idle time travel activity.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Okay, so you begin taking your steps upon the yard. And you hear hoofs against the ground. The thundering seems to be getting closer.
Oh. Is a horse coming?
Mars immediately pulls out the spear sheath and steps in front of Shiny.
Oh.
And here it seems as though there are several. Making their way. So do you you're kind of bracing here?
I think Laren is going to activate her sword and just be on guard.
You guys are so defensive now after that held in the abyss.
We're in
Let
a
me
weird
just goes and like
place.
slides up and sits on a rock.
Well, I don't know, like 2/3 of us died. Dying kind of has a habit of putting a damper on things.
Oh, I know, I died a long time ago. Well, I mean, I guess it wasn't that long ago, probably a couple years now, but...
Yeah, and you kind of went the opposite direction. Strange.
Well, you live long enough.
Well, you also didn't get eaten by an evil goddess.
No, I got killed by my best friend.
You're not in the clone, technically. Your real body falling through the abyss.
No, luckily I got, somehow reborn and stuff. With
Yeah.
the Lexan and magic.
How many days would this be after Mars and Shiny got eloped?
Oh, probably like about 28.
Oh, snap. Okay. No AC bonus for us, Mars.
Yep, deleting that. Goodbye, AC 26.
Oh.
Maybe you guys should have waited.
Okay, didn't
That's so funny. Yeah, you can't do it again.
nope.
All right, now thundering across the lawn. You can see almost ghostly, but skeletal horses thundering.
Yeah, I'm casting the Emboldening Bond on us.
Fair enough. Upon which you see raging dark spirits.
Is this your family, Laren?
Do you think undead creatures are all related? They're faking?
No, just the spooky ones. Do they look like they're coming towards us aggressively?
Yeah, they're aggressively approaching.
Do they have weapons up or anything? Wow.
So yeah, so sorry, they're coming, and you can see as they have large lances, and the lances themselves seem to be made of like a pinkish light that glows, and from the sky, the purplish clouds almost seem to funnel themselves into the lances, creating this effect. the horses almost carry with them a layer of smoke in which a pale blue light glows.
How far away are they?
So at this point, they're going to be about 40 feet. So we're going to go ahead and let me get this moving. We will. Just give me one moment. Because I wasn't sure exactly where most of you were going. So let me just. But I know we got a boating bond. Was there any little thing anybody else wanted to get up?
Little thing.
Hey, bowling bond's a big thing.
He called
I'm
it
gonna-
a little thing, not me.
I'm gonna activate my bulwark of force. So each y'all within 30 feet of me now have half cover. As just like the air just kind of like ripples around you, like you're seeing like the heat on a road, like that sort of stuff, and dust just being picked up around you, kind of shielding you a little bit. Mark that off. So that's +2 to AC, if I'm right. I'm correct.
All right, so these 7 come down upon you here, and all right, in their eyes seem nothing as they seem to shout "trespasser." Let me think about them. Oh,
It's just
dang
the
it.
4 of them, right? Matthew?
Yep.
Alright. Wait a minute.
Go ahead, roll initiative
On horses or not on horses?
on horses.
Okay.
Don't hurt
17.
the horses.
I forgot the bond. 20.
12.
$20.
19.
19. Naomi got 20, and Shani, you said you got 19?
No.
12?
I got a 12.
12. Okay, there we go. Very good. All right. In that case, now
4.
40 feet
You can put him on that.
away. Here we go.
4. 5. 6.
All right, so let's see here. We're going to have Mars, then Illumia, then Laren and Shiny. So I know we had Mars kind of sheltering Shiny a bit.
7.
So Mars, what would you like to do?
So they're about 40 feet from us.
From the last time we went to the library.
Yep.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna use telekinetic shove to pull one 5 feet closer to me. So I'm gonna get a strength save.
How close are they starting at?
40 feet away. Okay, so this is you're targeting one of the riders.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so she gets advantage. That is 18.
They just fail, so I'm pulling that rider 5 feet towards me.
Okay.
Oh no, get back on your horse, buddy. Wait, is it the rider and the horse, or just the rider?
They have the ability they can choose to be moved together
Vaguely remember
when that happens. Whew. This is a it's not a reaction, but they grab tight as both get pulled.
And then Murs is going to run up with his 35 feet of movement.
All right.
He runs up 35, did he say?
Mhm.
Phew.
And make 3 attacks.
Nice.
Yep. Oh, no. Mastery on the scimitar gives me 4 because I can do the offhand attack as part of my attack action. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Let's go!
Natural 1. But then this last one, well, the third one has advantage because studied attacks. 30.
Why does the last one have advantage?
Studied attacks from the fighter feature.
Okay. Nice.
If I miss an attack against a creature, my next
This is a
attack
nice
has
one.
advantage.
Very nice.
And then offhand attack from the scimitar mastery. It's a straight roll. Natural 19. So I get the crit out of the way first. And I'm going to put a psionic strike into it. Okay. I have slasher, right? I think I have slasher. Let me just reread how slasher works because I haven't had to use that in a while. Okay, it's only the slashing damage. Cool. So that's gonna be from the crit. 13 points of slashing damage, and 13 points of force damage.
Okay. So what is the slashing again?
13.
Okay, very nice.
Second attack's damage. Well, the second attack missed. Third attack hit. So that's going to be 10 more points of slashing.
Nice.
And then the offhanded one from the mastery also hit. So another 9 points of slashing.
Okay.
And psionic strike, do some stuff. Something can do some stuff. With that psionic strike from before, I'm gonna force it to make a strength save or be knocked prone.
Okay.
DC 19.
Got it. And so I've got 17. Just give me one sec. All right. Yeah, successfully knocked off the horse.
So
Going off.
knocked prone, and I'll look at all the rest of them, and I'll just shout, "Let us go, or it's gonna get worse."
Very good. Then Night Lumia.
I would need a fireball template.
Fireball?
Yeah,
Fireball.
fireball.
Wow, I haven't done that in a while. Cool, give me a sec.
Pretty sure I can get 3 to 4 of them, but I'm not too positive.
All you
3.
get is these back 3.
Yep. Then I'm going to do that. That is going to be a dexterity 21 save. And that is going to be 47 damage. As Nylumia taps her staff, points it at him, and boom!
All right. So how many was that?
3.
3. Those are 3 more in the back.
Yeah, those 3 in the back.
Okay, that was 21.
Yep, 21 dex, 47 damage.
Sorry, 47. Thank you. They all fail.
And then for her bonus action, she aims her finger, sends out a fire bolt for 24.
All
Some
right.
time
As you
surge.
try to aim, it's hard to get an exact bead. I need you
So
to
you
do a
need disadvantage? Okay. Then that is a 30, so 24.
Yep.
And that is going to be. Another 23 fire damage to one of the ones I just hit.
Got it. All right. As that flies, you can see the steed they're on kind of comes up and takes the hit.
Your horse is a good pet. Can I have one? I'll be my turn.
All right. Laren.
Laren is going to bonus action Blade Song.
Nice.
And she moves forward now with her, I think she has 60 feet of movement. So she's going to try to get within 30 feet of them, everybody. And oh, I do have a question. Could I have said I cast Hive Mind every day on everybody? Because I've been doing that, but I forgot to say.
Sure.
Okay. And then she is going to ask, well, who do you work for, friends? And as she says that, the last word is going to come out in dark speech, and I need them to make, if they can be frightened, a wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot one thing about Slasher. A couple things. The
All
dude
right.
out of the
So Laren has to go within 30 feet of them and not within Mars.
No, because Hive Mind gives them immunity to being frightened.
Oh, perfect. That's why. That's why you had mine. Thank you.
Trying to get within 30 feet of the one that Mars is on, or a whole
I
bunch
think
of
as many as she can.
many as she can. How much movement does she have?
60.
60? She's just gonna stand right on the broken fountain. She's got all of them.
Okay.
The DC 17 wisdom save.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. So let's start with the one by Mars and just go around. So ooh, that one succeeds. Then kind of going up. The next one fails. Next one fails. So that's 2 that are frightened. They're frightened. Success. All right, so there are 3 that pass. On the one right next to Myers.
Okay, great. That was her bonus action and her stuff, and then she is going to cast watery tentacles, and have one tentacle go out at one that is not frightened, and need them to make a Strength 21 saving throw.
You said the one by Mars is frightened or not frightened? Matt, the one by Mars
Is not frightened. Okay. So one Mars is a strength save.
The one that is not my by Mars and not frightened. Whichever one in the strength 21 saving throw. Yes.
Okay, 23.
Yep, that succeeds.
Okay, Centaur comes up. They able to hold on. Very
Yep.
good.
Uh,
Shiny. Oh, sorry. Is there anything else?
Nope, that's
Okay.
I can say, okay. All right. Shiny is going to step up a little bit, and he is going to. His eyes are going to turn a verdant green,
Gonna do
and
what?
burn with a green light, and he will cast plant growth, like just making the edge like right where Mars and Laren are, so that they're not caught up in it. It's a 100-foot radius sphere.
Doing plant growth.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the whole thing. I don't even measure for 100-foot freaking.
Okay, so you want to move. So the ones in the back, basically, the ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
Like, I guess if I can, the 1, 2, 3, like all the ones to the left side of my screen. I don't know what that's. There's no more directions.
He can do if he he can get the 4 on the left side
okay, without getting Laren
without
caught up
getting
in
Laren
that.
and Mars.
All
So 3
right.
on the right that he's screwed on.
Very good. So that makes it difficult terrain, I believe.
Oh, yeah. That's difficult terrain. A creature moving through that area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. Oh, wait a minute. No, okay. So actually, I'm just going to put it right in the middle of the field because it says you can exclude 1 or more areas of any size within the spell's area from being affected. So I'm just going to put it right in the middle of the field and make
Okay.
the spots where Laren and Mars are unaffected.
Right. Just so you know, then they will have to move into those spots. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, Mars is kind of where he is, and Laren's kind of where she is. I got a plan.
Okay, cool. I just want to just verifying. Okay, so
Yeah.
getting everybody, so all around, plants rise up, making the whole area not great.
I don't know. It seems kind of great to me.
Yeah. So coming up is in some spots are some like healthy brown, in others it is black and purple. There's a mix of green and black leaves filter through the area. Anything else?
No. He's gonna say, Mars, Laren, don't move. I will help you in a minute. 6 seconds exactly.
All right. So the one next to Mars will stand up.
As a note, because I haven't used Slasher since Netherdeep, this one's movement speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn, and it has disadvantage on attack rolls until that same point. Because I have Slasher and it does that stuff.
Okay, so stand up. It will then mount the steed. In which case, it will then take its lance and strike out for disadvantage upon Mars. So first one here is a dirty 20.
Misses.
All right, and then another dirty 20, so double miss there. In which case, through the mount, the disengage action will be done, and the horse here kicks off and flies 30 feet into the sky.
You just hear from behind you, God damn it!
This will be fun.
I felt so bad for you. I was like, oh no.
Right, it doesn't cost me. It's one of the things you gave me, so it doesn't cost me a spell slot.
Okay, cool. Okay, so on the dark speech, was there a limit on that fear?
I think it's just a minute.
A minute, perfect. Okay, so now they cannot get closer. Perfect. Okay, so the ones that are not frightened are actually going to rise. Uh, 100 feet into the air.
Find one of my bigger ones.
And now there are two who are left that do not have the frightened condition.
Those are the. I thought you said the ones that weren't frightened.
Sorry, the ones that are frightened and going up.
Thank you.
The ones that are not here get enough air to get above the plant growth and fly straight at Laren.
Son of a monkey. I'm giving it a
And strike out with their lances. So we'll see. It's going to be rough. What's this? Your AC is 28 currently?
Yep.
Okay.
That's with the half cover from Bulwark of Force, right?
Oh, so it's 30. Okay.
All right. So strike and miss, strike and miss, strike and miss as you're able to move around. And all four just get caught up in the jumbles. With that is basically all of their turns. And we go back up to Mars.
So this one just went 30 feet up. Cool. Mars says, "Come on, really? You're just making it harder for yourself." Bonus action, I use psi-powered leap and leap up next to it because I get a fly speed of double my movement speed.
Amazing.
3 attacks. 15 probably misses.
Yes.
Can I add anything to that? Fighter's new to me. Forget if I have anything. Nope. Okay. Second attack is at advantage because of studied attacks. Natural 19.
Nice.
Third attack. It's cocked. Is 18 to hit.
That hits.
And then actually, no. I'm going to do some fun stuff. So I'll do the damage for these. So 2 hit. It's going to be 8 points of slashing from the first. 11 from the second. Action surge. 3 more attacks. Natural 1. Natural 19.
Nice.
Natural 1. So one more. I'm going to use a psionic strike. Cool. So 11 force, 15. Sorry, 11 slashing, 15 force. I'm going to use Tactical Master to push it. How large is this creature? Is it large or smaller?
Yes.
Large.
Cool. Being
Large.
pushed 10 feet straight down. And then the psionic strike, I'm going to force another strength save to knock it prone again.
19.
Damn, it just makes it.
Okay, so as you do this, it again rears the horse. All your strikes hit its horse.
Okay.
And you push the horse down.
And
With
then
him.
I will land right back where I started.
Very cool. Then Nylumia.
Okay. Yeah, Nalumi is going to fly 30 feet, getting closer into the air to the guys above. And you said they flew up 100 feet, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And then she's going to twinkle her nose a little bit and focus her hand as time around them starts to ripple if she does a gravity sinkhole. So 20-foot cube around the guys in the air. And then that'll be a con save.
All right. So 20-foot cube gets how many?
All the guys in the back that are in the air.
Oh, really? That close?
Well, I had to move them that close, so yes. To get them all away from Laren, yes.
Oh, right. Second to learn. Thank you. Okay. So what was the save?
It is a con save of 21.
All right. In that case, we've got all failures.
So yes, they are going to take 40 force damage and then be pulled 20 feet lower. Because with gravity force, I can yank them down a little.
So how far down?
20 feet.
So they're 80 feet now.
And that will be my turn.
Right. Very good. And with that, oh, sorry, my mouse just messed up, so I can't actually see who's just next. It should be on the side there.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay, so I will bonus action. Another tentacle shoots out at the guy next to her, trying to grapple them. So I need another strength saving throw.
Got it. Uh, 11.
Okay, so they are grappled and restrained. And then she is going to take her action to attack this guy with advantage. First one is a 31 to hit.
That hits.
So that is 19 force. Then she is going to do her force weapon cantrip.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nat 20 for 13 points of force.
Ooh.
Then 9 points of force. That one's going to be 23 to hit for 8 points of force.
Nice.
One is 28 to hit for 8 points of force. Then she gets her bonus attack from Weapon Mastery. So this is going to be interesting because this is non-magical. So 18 points of slashing.
Okay, so it's been redirecting a lot of that to its steed, but it will take the non-magical to itself, so we'll be resistant.
Okay. And yeah, that's Lauren's turn.
All right, and then Shiny.
How impacted are you guys by the plane growth right now?
I can keep jumping. I'm just going to be using more psionic die, and I only
Yeah.
have 10
Okay.
of them left.
No, okay. All right, Shiny will bonus action Misty Step over there to
Over there is not helpful.
yeah, no.
Over there to Rex Centrum, over there to Dwendalian Empire. There's something here.
Okay, he will use Misty Step to teleport over to where Mars is. And he will cast Freedom of Movement on him.
Nice.
I save that. I have a ring of free action, so difficult terrain doesn't cost extra movement, and I cannot be paralyzed or restrained. My speed reduced.
Then I would do that to Laren instead.
Yeah, don't you know what jewelry your boyfriend wears? Jeez.
I only care about the one ring.
One ring to rule them all.
Damn it, you beat me!
I sunk your battleship.
Bastard.
And so that's my action and my bonus action, so I am spent.
Okay. All right, now. All right, so we got the one that was above Mars here.
Yup.
Okay, so he doesn't have any actual effects on him.
Correct. His speed is still reduced by 10 feet because I hit him again.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so in that case, they will fly down and attempt to attack.
Is he gonna try to fly back up?
Um,
'Cause I'm not moving him if you say yes.
he might.
Don't make me do my job. What's wrong with you?
Okay, so first things first, 21 for a miss,
Yes.
and a natural 20.
Oh, okay. Sure, I'll get hit once.
Nice.
Silvery barbs.
Your husband says
Or that.
otherwise.
Oh, can't let me have any fun. 21 for a miss.
Misses, yeah.
Very good. Okay, so there's that, and
Is he
then
gonna try to fly away now?
he will actually.
I'll take my op attack.
You got it.
17.
That will miss.
Okay.
Well, off. All right. So then we got 2 by Laren.
One of is restrained and grappled.
Okay.
The other one's on Laren.
Okay, perfect. So they will both attack here. It's gonna miss. It's another miss. Definitely a miss on that one. And more miss. And the others cannot do a thing. Was there an effect that it just pushed them down, right? That's all that Nightly Musing did?
Yep.
Okay. They begin to fly away towards the library, so 100 feet. And then we'll go back up to Mars.
This guy's 30 feet up again.
You know what? They're all 100 feet back.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast telekinesis and pull it down towards me.
Very fun.
So, it must succeed on a strength saving throw.
Okay, 24.
Shit. Okay. What else am I gonna do?
How far away is he?
From you?
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, reroll that.
Nice. 14.
Yay! He's down here next to me. And with my telekinetic master feature, I get to make an attack roll against him when he lands down here next to me. Yay! And that's gonna be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
That's gonna be 11 points of slashing damage.
Very good.
That is my turn.
Okay.
I think it's technically restrained by me because of telekinesis.
Okay.
Yep.
Was that restrained?
Yeah.
All right, Nylumia.
Okay. Still wind strike. She vanishes. I love being on the material plane again. And she appears right behind the one next to Mars. It's restrained. Advantage. That's a 32 to hit
Yes.
for 35 damage. And then she pops over to the one Lyran has restrained. And then another advantage attack. That's another 33 to hit for 28 damage. And then she pops over to the last one and flanks with Lyran. And that is going to be a 30 to hit for 29 damage. You see within 5 feet of one of the target.
How many can you do? Is it just 3?
I can do 5, but is there only 3 left?
They got horses.
Oh, okay, then I will teleport back and forth to So I'll hit the horse. One that's right next to Lyran again. Oh, the horse isn't restrained though, is it? So that would be a 9 plus 15 is a 24. Yeah. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay, that one. Then the horse is going to take 30 on that one, and then the second one is going to be a 21.
That hits.
And that horse will take 31 damage.
Nice.
And then Nalumia will, she'll help Lyran out and end up flanking one of the one that's not restrained. She'll end up right behind it.
All right. So go to Laren.
How far away are the ones that just flew away?
They are 130 from you.
Okay. This might be too much, but like, are they like intently going towards the library? Or
Yes.
then she is going to move 10 feet towards them, going around the one in front of her. And cast Wall of Force in a radius 10 sphere. Can I get all of them?
10-foot radius sphere.
If
Yeah.
it's a 20-foot cube, then yes.
Sure. Then they are enclosed in this wall of force. And she drops concentration, so the grappling ends. Yeah, I think that's what she can do. She will come back and flank with Nalumia again.
Okay. I'm not. Do you have enough? We have 60 movements. So you might just have enough.
Oh, she's more than enough.
Because it takes her 4. It's 4 feet per every 1 foot she travels.
Yeah.
Is that just on the ground, or does that include flying as well?
If you fly up, then you're okay.
Sure, yeah, she will fly up.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, she's fine. But that grapple and that restraint end. I heard that.
Yep.
All right. Then Shiny.
Shiny starts. Shiny starts grabbing his amulet and starts thinking about casting Turn Undead. But then he opens his one eye and looks at Laren. Can't do that. So instead, he is going to. He is going to cast. So he's going to raise his hand up to the sky with his palm outstretched, and he's going to quickly make a fist. And his eyes are going to glow blue, and he's going to pull his hand down to the ground as a lightning bolt comes down and hits the guy to his right. It'll be off center so that he's not hitting himself and Laren, but he just wants to get the guy. So
Lightning bolt?
Lightning bolt.
Isn't that 100 feet?
No, let's call lightning.
Okay, don't confuse me, child.
I didn't know. Is there a lightning bolt spell? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called lightning bolt.
Oh.
Doesn't have
That's
it.
why I asked.
And chain lightning.
Yeah. He will he cast that at 5th level. So he needs to make a dex. Actually, can I position it in between those two bad guys so that it's just the two of them that get hit?
Yeah, on the other side of them, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, so which two of these by Laren?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so this is going to get the 4 then.
Yep, the 2 horses and 2 men.
All right. Call needs. What do they? Excuse me. Need.
19.
This is dex save.
Yep.
Cool.
That's one of my favorite Tempest player spells.
Okay. So the knights fail, and then one steed succeeds. This is the other. So because there are features, that means one succeeds and one combo succeeds and one combo fails.
36 lightning damage.
Nice.
And Shiny will then. Yep. No. That's. You don't have a whole
Okay,
lot
so
of
the
points.
one horse vanishes,
Oh.
having been dealt enough damage.
Oh, they're good. They're definitely undead because they just poofed.
Let's say it's this poor guy over here. He's been having a bad day.
All right, very good. Those are looking pretty bad.
Yep, that's his turn.
Okay. All right, now for the action here. You see them summon what appears to be a black horn and they blow a mournful sound from it. As you hear more hooves in the distance.
Oh no.
And then, all right, so I'm back to the two that are by Laren and Illumia.
One's missing a horse.
Yeah. So, so one missing the horse will attack Laren here. Trying to fight. Both will miss. Then the other one, is this by Nylumia and Laren or not?
Mhm.
Yep, okay. So we'll go ahead and go to Nylumia.
What are you doing, buddy? I'm spending a lucky point to give you disadvantage on your first one.
Okay, got it. All right, so that is going to be 23 to hit.
So Mars, I get a +2 from you, right?
Yes. Is
And then I will
Nylumia within 30 feet of me?
Yup.
Cool.
And then I shield. So that brings me up to 25.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. The 30 feet was for something different. Cool. Yay.
Right, then strikes again. This time for 22 for another miss.
Nope.
All right. Then we have the one by Mars. Do we do the one by Mars?
Not yet.
Okay. So I'm just trying to get this straight.
It is restrained.
He's restrained and he's down by you?
Yup.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mar said, "Come here."
All right. Attacks twice. First one misses. Second one, I believe misses with a 25.
Yeah, that just misses.
All right. We go to Mars.
I'm going to use my action to maintain my grip on him, so I need him to make another strength save.
Got it. 22.
Okay, so he succeeds. I'm gonna use a psionic die to make an attack on him with my bonus action. Telekinetic Master. That is a 29 to hit. Let's try a different die for this. Okay. That's gonna be 9 points of damage, slashing damage.
Nice.
No, I feel like something big's coming. That's my turn.
right. Nailumia.
You know, I'm feeling frisky. So Illumia pulls out her bag of candy she got and eats one.
Just so you know, there's only 18 left in the bag now.
Yeah. Ooh, I got a 99.
Oh no. Put that on
What's
the
that
wild
mean?
search, Matt.
What was this candy again?
It's wild magic candy.
It's a wild magic candy. Okay, thank you. Sorry, remember.
I rolled a 99.
All right. So that one was this other. So I also need a D20 on it. I believe.
That's a 17.
Okay.
You let me open a shop. I just will have you remember that.
Okay, 99. It trickles around you. You now are able to go invisible at will as a bonus action.
Cool. I turn invisible. And then, you know, because they can't see me, I just fly up.
She's undead too. She pooped.
I pooped, and then I fly up in the air, and that's my turn.
Perfect. Then Laren.
She is going to take her attacks against the one on the horse right in front of her.
Nice.
So roll here. 20 to hit.
Yes.
17 force.
Very cool.
Then 6 more force. 17 to hit.
That will miss. However, with that, it kind of tries to put the. Oh, my bad. Never mind. Continue. That is a miss.
Okay. Oh wait. I have emboldening bond, so that makes it 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Damage is 8 force.
Nice.
21 to hit for 1 force. Action 28 to hit for 17 non-magical slashing.
Very good.
And her bonus action, she is going to. No, she doesn't do anything, so that's her turn.
All right. Let's that go to their steed. And Shiny.
Shiny is going to do the same thing he did last time. He's going to put his hand up, eyes glow blue, bring his hand down, lightning bolt from Call Lightning in between the two of them. Dex save 19.
Got it. All right, the Knights miss.
So it'll be 32.
And the horses. Okay, so 32.
Yep.
Very good.
And then with his bonus action, he will. Nylumia. Oh, you're invisible, Nylumia. Dang it.
I'm at 164. I haven't took damage yet.
Oh. Well, no. Okay. Bonus action. Oh! Actually, also with one of my new features is when I deal lightning or thunder damage, I can push them 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
Which one was it?
So was the other one that did have a horse by Laren, that horse is destroyed and fades. So they both can be pushed 5 feet away.
Oh no, I just broke his arm off.
Bless you.
That's a problem.
And I guess as a bonus action, I will just cast Sanctuary on myself. How about that?
Sounds good. All right. In that case, we've got this one by Mars. Is still restrained or no?
No, it succeeded the save, so it's no longer restrained.
Okay. So go ahead and strike. All right. A miss. All right. Both misses. And actually the steed will try to get you with some hooves here. That will not work out for it.
I legit thought you said Steve, and I'm like, who is the Steve?
Well,
It's Jack
he's
Black.
A very nice, creepy creature that works for IDOC.
That's true. And then we've got let's see here. The both by Laren will strike. Which I don't think is gonna work out for them, but I'll go ahead and roll it. All right, and they will miss.
Wow.
All right, and the other ones are stuck in that wall of force.
Do we see their friends yet?
Okay, so currently now coming from behind you, flying through the air, you can see 11 more.
Oh, God.
On horseback. And these ones seem to have longbows with them. So, Mars, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shout to Laren. Laren, are you sure you're not some sort of like Malaismiran royalty or something to like get these guys to run away or not hurt us?
I am not someone who can command them, my friend.
Okay. So my telekinesis still up. I think I'm not gonna use right now. Still up. Not gonna use. It's gonna lay into this guy 3 attacks.
All right.
That one's cocked. Natural 19. Second one is a 23. Third one is a 21.
All hit.
And no. Then the weapon mastery attack was a natural 17, so 29. First damage is going to be 8 points of slashing. Second one, another 8, so 16. Third one, minimum 7. So whatever that is. Fourth one, 10 plus a psionic strike. So 20 damage on that last one. And I'm going to push it back 10 feet, I think it is.
Nice.
Let me see if it needs a save though from a psionic strike. Jesus, where can I find it? Needs a strength save, or it's pushed back 10 feet.
24.
Okay, it stays there. I want to clear this guy out, so action surge.
Got it.
23.
That hits. Hits.
30. 25. Oh, no.
Nice.
Only 3. So only 3 hit. So I forgot I don't get a bonus action on this. So that's... Uh, 30 points of slashing damage.
Ooh. All right, the rider and the horse vanish.
Cool. I didn't do a bonus action. I'm going to bonus action Mixie Step right next to Shiny.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
The Nylumia.
And everybody's heads stay here. Are we fighting these guys, or are we hightailing it out of here?
I see no reason to fight them.
Yeah, I think there's just going to be more coming.
Okay. So if we're running, then I guess Nailumi's gonna start moving towards. Now, are they coming the way that we were headed?
No, they're coming kind of from behind you. Where you're headed has the difficult terrain, or the 4 feet to go 1 foot.
Okay, I mean, this will also get us out of here. Everyone follow me! And Dilumia does what she did before to get us away. Because I'm pretty sure horses can't follow. And she turns into a giant purple worm. And goes tunneling into the ground.
I mean, yeah, it is the best escape method.
I learned this from Roshana. My people are right.
Well, so if you're making a tunnel, any creature could follow, right?
Yeah, but I'm hoping, the horses won't, they're not gonna try to,
They can
I'm
fly.
hoping. Yeah, they can fly, but, it's gonna be a funneled system if they try to.
It's true.
But Nalumia's plan right now is to go underneath and try to get out of here. And I just start heading away.
Tell me if I'm clearing the map or not. That's all I need to know.
All right, so you take that. You begin to make the way beneath.
Yeah, I start burrowing 30 feet for my distance, and then I leave a 10-foot diameter tunnel in its wake.
Very good. And the Laren.
If I want to grab somebody and take them with me, how does that impact my movement?
So as long as if they're willing, and just really depends on your carrying capacity.
My carrying capacity is... My strength is 5.
Okay, so you're probably halved.
Okay. Can I try to get Mars into the tunnel with me? Mars.
I mean, I'm willing to go.
You said Mars is willing to go? Yeah. Do you have to get over to him, or are you next to him?
She's right next to him.
Okay, yeah.
I'm right next to him.
Shiny, who's right behind Laren.
And then she is she's in the tunnel now, so she's going to hold a wall of force once Shiny gets in here to block the entrance.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so Mars in the
That
tunnel.
doesn't look at all scary, does it, Shiny?
What'd you say, art department?
I said, does that look scary at all, Shiny?
The army there.
And just Shiny?
And
Chilling?
yeah, just Shiny chilling with all those. Shiny, it's your turn.
Sorry, I got stuff. Shiny does not really notice Nylumia. He's actually going to take a step forward towards that army.
Did you just say does not notice the giant purple worm burrow?
Well,
into the
I'm sure he knows,
ground?
but it doesn't really register. Like he's not paying attention to her. He's kind of one-minded, fixated on something,
Okay.
and he's going to take a step, move as forward as he needs to be within 30 feet of at least all of the majority of that army.
How far back were they, Matt?
So it would have been 40 feet back.
Okay, so 10 feet forward.
And he will cast Turn Undead.
Okay, how far does Turn Undead reach?
60, I believe so.
60? Okay. All right, so... What's your DC on that?
19.
Okay.
And any of them that fail also take 5d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
30.
All right, your DC was what again? I'm sorry.
19.
They all pass.
Well, they take 15 points of... no. Yeah, they take 15 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Your magic goes out, and it is like they begin to turn their steeds as they burrow into it. You could tell that it is like this tactic they have practiced resisting the turning of undead.
Time to run!
They're highly trained in how to defeat one with powers such as yours.
So then at this point, he'll, like, seeing that this did not work, he'll be like, okay. And he will use his last Misty Step to Misty Step into the hole.
Bye!
Very good. And then the wall of force goes up. Believe. Boom. And that is where we'll go ahead and take a break. So with everyone back here. Again. So you follow the worm burrowing deep down. Here, the sunlight has not touched whatever seems to be making the leaves and plants black and purple is thicker here. Now we need Constitution saving throws from everyone, please.
29.
Dirty 20.
15. Oh, I can reroll this. Sorry.
21.
21.
All right. And thus far, you stave off the corruption. Nailumia, I would need one more since you are literally eating the corruption.
Oh, yeah, I have to use one of my abilities to reroll. I can't use one of my abilities. I have the new shape-shifting ability. Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
If we're within 10 minutes of the start of the battle, you still have emboldening bond.
Well, then I don't think a 16 will do it.
Lead. In that case,
I wanted to change into a dragon, everybody. Damn it.
go ahead and roll a d6.
2.
All right. You feel the strain coming upon your body, even in this form. This corruption, not merely physical, seems to push down into your soul. You feel it deep within, but you are able to continue.
I think Nailumia will travel for a half hour before popping back up. Because I only have an hour of this form, so.
Okay. So when you say, so you're going to travel half an hour and then dig up?
Yep. But at an angle, not like straight up. I'm going to dig up at an angle, so if it might take us a little bit, that's fine. Like if it takes us another 5 to 10 minutes to get a little farther ahead. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm trying to get as far as I can. So even if I have to push it that extra 10 minutes to push it to like 40, I will, just to give us enough distance.
Okay. In that case, As you all move quickly, running behind the worm, and Naomi pushes up, you come up as you see what looks like almost a small city of tents, a few hundred. As you come up and transform to yourself, breathing heavy, you see 40 long bows drawn tight, swords, 50 others, in various colors of energy between the fingers, even a dark cloud brimming with lightning above all of you.
Please, we need help. We were attacked and we ran.
Yeah. You push up and everything fires.
Oh.
And you see it as all these blows come towards, they stop. And then you kind of look, and you see a pale-skinned, somewhat older-looking elf woman, deep black veins, blood coming from their eyes, staring at you, Nailumia. And in your head you hear, "Quickly back down!" As you feel time has stopped for you and her.
I follow her back down.
So she's some distance away, you come down, and then boom, things implode. As you hear, "Hold your fire, you idiots!" You call, "They will not fight again. We didn't know what you were."
Just lost Barry running from some bad guys. Sorry for my intrusion as a giant purple worm, but it's our only way out. Who are you? I'm Nailumia.
Well, they're just going to yell. Are you still in the pit, or are you coming out now?
She sticks her head up.
Okay, the rest of you,
She's
what are
still-
all of you doing?
Yeah.
Mars is also sticking his head up.
Sure. See.
Like
He's
little
always
gophers.
Shiny's keeping an eye on the path behind them, making sure those creatures aren't following them. Nothing's following them.
So yes, looking behind. Give me a perception check with disadvantage there, Shiny.
Oof, 14.
Okay. So, behind you see nothing. And as you're keeping your heads out, you now see the bows and weapons are loosened. The woman is panting hard. I realized you weren't monsters before they could, but not before they could release everything. Please, we won't have you. At least you can come up. They won't harm you.
Okay, thanks. And thanks for saving my life before all your friends straight up murdered me. 'Cause that would have sucked for me. She just flies up and kind of lands close to them. Again,
Mars,
Lumia.
Mars is going to follow, putting the sword away, but keeping the shield up.
Same.
Goes. They bear no mark. Goes. How is it that you came to be in Molesmere?
We teleported.
Skilled
I-
indeed.
Was here a long time ago.
Me as well.
What's your name?
The woman's eyes lock upon Laren. And there is a look. And Laren, a bolt of memory streaks your brain. And you can tell us about this character.
I think this might be Laren's teacher when she was studying at Molasmere.
What is your teacher's name?
Names. Let's do names. So everybody, this is Amber, my teacher from back in the days.
Ember looks. Let's see. Goes. Laren?
It is I.
It's a wide smile, and in a flash of silver light is suddenly right next to you, in front of you, and hugs you. I thought you perished.
She did. He says that under her breath, not to interrupt them.
And I gotta know, does she pass through you?
Yes.
Yes. So you perished. What is this?
I am a little different now, as you can see.
You did die. How are you still in this realm?
I got wrapped up in some nasty business down in the Nine Hells, and this group helped me get back.
You and your deals, always. You always did like those books.
Well, as long as it works out in the end.
Now, I definitely know you're not an illusion. So go then. How's Ember? Never mind. I still am the matriarch of this camp. As long as you mean no harm, we welcome you travelers.
Cool, can you take care of my corruption I got? I had a bunch of that dirt and now it feels so good.
She looks. Oh my. Yes, but it's, we'll take some out of you. Do you happen to have, precious stones?
Oh yeah, we got plenty. I got so many. Oh shoot!
Are they just in the demi-plane?
No, they're in the freaking stupid hell dimension. No, actually, they're in the freaking body of an evil goddess in her stomach.
Yeah, we did.
Well, you can have this sapphire of mine. If this helps.
Does this will work? I'm sorry. We need to. We're on an expedition, and we need to make sure it's. It's the rules. One yells. Yes, it's the rules. But yes, I can help. She takes the stone and focuses it, and crushes it. As blue light enters, and you can feel pain as all of you watch this purple sludge pushed out of every pore of Talumia's body. It smells awful. In the same moment, waste is just pushed further and further. And then finally, after about 10 minutes of this intense pain, it stops. And you gain 1 level of exhaustion.
I would, but I pull out my teacup and drink it.
Yeah.
And I make a Christmas save. Ooh, thank God. And I don't have to speak in Sylvan all day. I pass. And as I kind of recover a little, I look. I heard rumors that Melismere wasn't corrupted anymore. Was that not the case?
She looks. It is true that the source of the corruption has been taken care of, and the spread has stopped. The wards having to keep things out are less necessary. But it is a slow process.
I looked at Laren and go, sorry, I thought it might be quicker and it would be more your home, like you remembered.
It is coming. We are doing things, exploring, trying to purge. We have found the creatures do not regenerate like they used to. Death seems to be more permanent to them these days.
And we're inside. Nalamir says, I know we just met your old master and everything, but if they have ways into the Empire, maybe we could help them and they could help us.
That's a good idea. Ember, do you know of the activities of the Empire?
I know some. There are things that's it's been gone so long. I'm allied with Uthodurn, and we keep a watch along with Starspire Keep. There's much we do to keep some tabs, though it's been harder as of late. What activities are you particularly interested in?
See, my friends and I are trying to venture into the Empire, and just wondering about their ward defenses on this side of the mountain.
Let's see. As far as wards, they have successfully shielded the capital from teleportation. I know 3 months ago, one of our spies was killed, but one of their last reports said they were working on a planar barrier as well.
Wait, you can plane shift into there?
Not for long. Who was working on the plane?
They always had a alarm system for planar shifting, but this was more to prevent it. In addition, there was something about doing things that would change the land, essentially making it's really ludicrous, but the decree, I believe, or their, I guess, grand goal was to ultimately make the entire empire immune from planar shifting. And then teleportation, except by code or password or item. I don't believe they've gotten that far.
Do you know?
Man, they really don't like us, do they?
No, they really don't. Do you know who's in charge of this program there in the Empire?
Or how close they are to accomplishing it?
As far as who is working on it, I know it was various individuals. I don't. That specific information was not in the briefs that I received. As far as closeness, I don't know.
Well, so that's the thing. We're trying to get our way down there, but we're not trying to use the ways that they expect. We're hoping you might even know old smuggling ways that you guys might have used back in the days that are forgotten to get the goods across. Like, we're trying to look for the alternate paths.
We're looking to go specifically to the Vergessen Sanatorium. It's a bit northeast of Rexentrum.
Into Vergessen. She takes a breath. That would be. I mean, you can travel that direction. They have wards and various detections. Her eyes kind of float over you, land on shiny. Specifically for detecting Feykind. But we may have ways to help. It is indeed possible.
Now let me nudge Lyran forward again.
And what do you want in return?
She sighs. You all do seem to have some means. She's sort of understand. And to give you this, if we have the information, to even give this to you, it would take more than myself, but it can be done.
You hear in your head again. Maybe they're open for that alliance that we're trying to build against the Empire.
Of course. And to forge this little collaboration project, we may call it. Maybe we help you out, you can help us out.
There's that I can think of. Are you in a hurry, it sounds?
Yes.
What species are among them?
Entirely made up of dwarves and elves.
Do we know if the Empire is considering elves, like standard elves, Fae?
Specifically, no.
Okay.
She thinks. I can think of one thing that could be potentially now. There's a thing that hunts outside of here. Not in the city itself, but, well, I should say in the outer. It's one of the few things that seems to want to come and entangle with the camp. We came with an expedition 5 times the size of this. They've all perished. If this was taken out, then I'm certain I could get the help that you need.
Well, you hear through our telepathic link. I'd say that sounds like our specialty, wouldn't you think?
Say that to them.
Yeah, to the group,
Yeah.
telepathically.
Yeah, I mean, do we go hunting now or do we try to rest up a little?
I say we rest up. We used a little bit of our stuff getting to here.
We'd have to ask them if that's okay first, but if they allow us to, I'm totally fine with it either way.
If you will, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
If you will allow us a day of rest before we set out to deal with this thing, and I think we'll have a deal.
Of course. She. It is in. I'll tell you. It's a small area that was on the outskirts of the city. Floss. Or from what we've been able to understand, this being, whatever it is, seems to corrupt the ones that are left in the city. Some who are corrupted in Molesmere seem to find their ways to Floss and are twisted. Specifically, several followers of Corellin, it seems, were able to be used to trap some of Corellin's emissaries and twist them.
So should we expect it to be accompanied by a group of these corrupted individuals?
So you'll be accompanied, but you will find we haven't been able to make it near enough without significant issue, and well, it was. She pauses. There is left in Floss, at least last we knew, in the dedicatory statue. There is a particular sword. We think that it will be useful in clearing the problem. In fact, more records that we were able to recover from some that helped indicate that its use in the statue might have been a part of the person pursuing the issues. A insane attempt at immortality of lichdom. Destroyed now. In fact, looks so shiny. You give off the aura of leadership of the Fae.
I mean, I'm just a natural leader in general, but yes.
You don't need to tell me, but don't think I am a fool. It's best to say then, it seems this was used by manipulating the inner power of a fairy. A pixie, to be precise, I believe.
When you say using the inner power, did this exhaust the pixie?
She was recently executed. Not by us, by others who had been here. That is why the corruption has been able to recede. Specifically, she was made into a storage, a living phylactery. For a type of lich who use the rapid growth here, the corruption, to take souls to feed itself. And avoid the more unpleasant realities of undeath because she made a living phylactery.
And I mean, then goes and shakes his head and goes, I probably totally should have remembered to tell you this. Karaketh also told me when he came here before he died that he came for one of the Fey artifacts. I believe it was the Book of the Laws of the Fairy. But the group that killed him, which sounds like this group that did that, might be in possession of it. I just thought you might want to know.
Shiny's eyes crackle a bit with lightning.
Like I said, it was not Uthadern. We have been here to try to restore Molesmere the best we can. At any rate, I believe this sword was used to, it seemed to have been manipulated in the various records, sealed in iron, sealed in lead, in order to make way for this experiment. Anyway, we believe that it might do well to further our own reclamation of this place. But it is guarded by this creature. The adventurers previously would refer to as a Caprathorn.
Have I ever heard of that before?
Absolutely not. From what we understand, it is, there's only one here. It was made from, or found its... I don't quite know how things come to be here. We're so confused. But some creatures have a core. It grew out of a powerful artifact, potentially. This one came from our waste disposal. We had a powerful magic that enabled us to essentially have no waste in our civilization.
We have to go hunt your guys' poop monster?
Yeah, it's not a poop monster, but...
It sounds like a poop monster.
Refuse monster. We'll be classier about it.
At its core, what we used to funnel all the waste down into was a hole in the multiverse itself.
But
We're experts at that.
Another one. Hold on. What?
So everything went down and would go in the hole and be gone.
Wait. Okay. Not gonna read too much into that.
Did you actually make a black hole, or did you guys just like open up a hole to other dimensions and it was like, here's all our stuff?
No, we're quite sure everything is destroyed that enters it.
You're quite sure? Okay.
We were quite sure there was.
It was there before I was born.
I understand. No, I get it. Wizards back then, they were crazy.
But it was by certain ones. It was movable. It was set there, And from what we've been able to find, this creature formed around it, used its pure powers of annihilation as the key to its existence.
Well, since you said this creature's been picking off all your peoples, I feel like tonight it's only fair that you helped us, that we'd offer you a place to stay. And Illumia snaps her fingers and creates a mansion.
She smiles. I am magnificent. Because I believe we can trust them. Go, I'll not be picked off tonight. You go, right. They nod and seem to be willing to come in.
Inside also, for Lyran's, also, it's just decorated with Melismere back in when Natalie remembers it. Like, so, it looks totally opposite of what we're actually in right now. Like, good memories.
This sounds good. Of course. And without further, you all can come, and anything you all want to do in your space here.
Shiny will sort of, at some point when Ember, he can talk to Ember after they've all settled in. Have you you've been around in a while? You're obviously keeping tabs on the Empire. You stated the obvious. I am a leader amongst the Fae. We are actually an integral part of the Summer Court. And its regent. Despite that, though, the information about what is happening to Fae has been sparse and elusive. And you seem to be some of the most well-informed people.
Yes. She looks, and she holds up her hands as a bright green energy flows around you, then turns rainbow. You have claimed, and you are recognized. Huh. Then what you say is somewhat true.
Oh, it's all true.
Well, what has been happening? It has been more and more difficult to get information. Many avenues have broken down for a variety of reasons. The relationship between Uthadern and the Empire has been declared null by the Empire. But you ask of what we know as far as the Fae folk. We've heard of hunting and a processing.
Small lightning crackle there. Yes, I'm very aware of that.
What I am not aware of is how you are coming by this information.
Well, our spies, when they were there, what information we can get. You're familiar with the Deadlands?
Yes. Heard of them. It may have been there. I think.
It seems that this, at least within the, shall we say, practiced from those who would know better than to be consumed by hatred and the hysteria that has reached the Empire. In the inner workings, it seems that there is a way, there's an effort to use the people that they've captured and what bit of Fey energy or whatever they have, and I am personally not familiar with the process.
Oh, I am. Don't worry.
But to try to combat or interact, I am not entirely sure, but possibly retake the Deadlands.
I have a couple of things. Sorry, Shani. You said.
Where'd you come from?
I'm always eavesdropping on you.
Well, I was, I mean, with Joey's permission, because I
Yeah,
believe
that's fine.
Tiny tried to. Okay, because you did say kind of the separate. So as long as you're okay, but okay. Go ahead.
She just like pops in. I was just kind of listening and looking for Ember, anyways, because you mentioned the thing about the Uthadern not being affiliated with the Empire.
Yes.
See, we are, and also you probably heard of our group known as the Rasgard. We are closely related to the dynasty, and as you can tell, we are also closely related to the Feywild. We are trying to set up an alliance to combat the Empire and stop what they're trying to do.
Yes, my great grandmother is much more direct than I am. It's kind of what I was getting at with the spies. Are you authorized to negotiate between states?
I don't think I can pull off much more than I'm already trying for you. At least not by myself. I will already spend some favors if you succeed in the Capricorn. But I can certainly set up a meeting.
That's exactly what I had in mind.
It would travel. You would have to go to Uthadern.
I could use some more of that glue.
She laughs. You know of it. But yes, we can make this happen. At least we could start. Maybe. I have to see. After the Cup of Thorn, it could be your choice. We could either wait a few months for this expedition cycle to end, which point I would return. Or I could try to pass you off to a friend. Or associate, I guess. And they could try to help you. I would say that the relationship currently is null. However, it's not hostile. We'd want to take it very carefully, lest it be entertaining a faking would be viewed as an affront. We still have contact with the Empire, and things are not hostile. For that to change would not be good. So we proceed carefully, and a case would have to be made. At least for some help. This information, again, I am on the briefings, not the precise deployment of the intelligence.
Yeah, Ember, you have already done more. You've already been more than generous to us, Ember. I am not asking you to do anything yet, other than point us in the right direction. And
from here, if we would agree to this, I would have you talk with Starspire Keep. They might know, they have quite a bit of pull. Technically independent, to a degree. I should say not completely, but enough, and their influence is... They have particular relationship with those who could give you the information you want. If that is something you're interested in. But it is time. I don't know. You said it was of the hurry if you need to get this attack or do whatever you need to do in the sanatorium. You're talking possibly months of diplomatic relations.
In your head, Shiny, you do hear they do have one of the major Fey vestments that could help you really take back the Feywild.
What is that? What investment is that? The sword?
No, that's the Book of Laws that writes the laws in the Feywild.
Who has that? Uthador?
No, Starspire Keep.
Oh.
They've had it for a long time and tried to get back to you for years ago, like a long time ago, but...
So, Ember, what you were talking about is helping us meet people who can help us meet people who can help us.
Politics. Again, we still share ships. It would be touchy. And again, you arriving at Starspire, I'm confident would not immediately cause problems should it be found out. There's already enough problems there that are overlooked.
In your head, Nalumi, you hear, do you know a lot about Starfire Keep?
Not really. I mean, the only things I know is what Karakath told me. But
Above
before
table,
he-
we have been there.
yes, we have.
Just
I
reminding.
mean, besides the time that we were there and what Karakath told me, I know a little bit.
Yeah, that's a hard weave though. So I forget. This says shiny.
Yeah,
Shiny
it was.
Esme, I'm pretty sure.
It was when we were going to Uthodurn about like the mind flayer thing.
Yes, it was because we met Tabis and they helped. Or Gothic. We met Gothic.
Yeah, we went Gothic and they helped us make something.
They helped. No, they helped combine the Luxon thing with the staff.
Yes.
So, yeah, because we took him with us. I
Oh,
don't think we never met Shauna. Is the thing. I don't think she was there.
wait. So in your head, you're here. Wait. So those very strange people who helped us the last time, they're in charge of Spire Keep, and they're the ones who have connections to the Uthodurn?
Yeah, that glass vampire.
Uh-huh.
I think it was her boyfriend or husband, or his husband. Yeah, however that works. I don't know how undead work once they become undead. If they like stay their gender, I don't know. But yeah, those people.
Well, Ember, if I recall, we've actually been to Star Spire Keep and have met some of the residents there, so it won't be a cold introduction.
Good. Sending a word then should take care of any other issues. At least we'll help you move. It could be a thing. Like I said, I can begin putting together what you'll need. There is, well, kind of pauses. I will give you what information I can should you defeat the Capricorn. As far as getting back to, or getting close towards this Augustin, as well as some tactics.
Then I only have one more question for you, Ember, before I let you rest. If
Yes.
you'd be so kind. Have you ever heard of the League of Miracles?
Of course. They're quite popular people.
They don't seem to be the type you'd invite to a tea party.
Well, believe me, they have many invitations to many tea parties and royal gatherings. It is usually best to maintain good relations with them.
Do you know where they are based? Do they have a keep of their own? How could we meet? How could we meet a member of this league if we wanted to?
Well, that I can actually help with. If you are able, well, I could even have one sent to Star Spy if you're there. They have a official building in Uthodurn, backed by the government. Could definitely ask us. With a few, I'm sure they could send a spell, right? Especially if we inform them of. Give them some type of. They're all about the money. Give them some type of carrot, depending on what you'd want to tell them.
So, the League of Miracles, are they some kind of guild? Like, I was under the impression they were some kind of shadowy organization that was up to no good.
Oh, what type of good they are up to in a. I mean, they're quite public.
We've been away.
Oh, very well. They mostly made their appearance in Taldore and have great sway over the politics in Oman. Uh, pardon me for saying so, I believe quite a few of the council members are bought and paid for. One way or the other. I know they've gotten quite a pull in Nicojanus. Somewhat in many of the other coastal cities of Wildmount.
But what do they do? What do they want?
Miracles.
I gathered that.
So what they generally do is come in, in the wake of disasters, great need, and offer assistance for a price. They've been known to rebuild cities in weeks instead of decades. Conjure a castle from dust. In fact, the dwarven city, Craighammer, nearly collapsed into molten lava and erupted. The leader of it came and recreated and made a new foundation for the city itself. Would last many millennia. And for this, we found it useful to at least have them around, not to get as underwater as Taldori is with them, Iman. They're secretive. They don't let their mechanisms be known. But basically, they can do what others think are impossible. They charge a price.
Well, if you could arrange to have one meet up with us in Starspire, I would be grateful.
I would say, think of what I can tell them that would be the truth, as far as what they were gained from the meeting. Okay, so they're all about the money. It's all about resources. If there's something to leverage, I mean, if you wanted to, leveraging an archfae's favor might be something.
You gotta find an archfey, though. Oh, you meant... Yes. Yes.
But, again, if you wish to review, I don't know how clear you want to advertise that fact. But that would be what we would need. The price to pay. Or an opportunity to tempt them with.
I think I'll be able to come up with something tomorrow. Thank you.
You've answered so many. Tell me, how has Laren been?
Spooky.
Spooky?
I'll be quite honest, she has been very unsettling and hard for me to understand, but she has also been indispensable and capable and always there when we need her to be.
She smiles. And she has not changed as much inside as her outside.
Oh, so she was always like this?
Indispensable?
Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. Right.
Spooky. Maybe. Not to me, anyway. Focused. If not, fearless to a fault. Was Laren.
And never scary?
Well, make it a practice not to be scared of my students. I don't recall her being scary. She used to, well, I mean, she was quite good at tag.
She still is, but have you ever seen her look at another person like she wanted to crack them open and see how they work inside?
No.
Oh, me either. Okay, so good.
It's a little dark. Huh. Well, these worlds try us much, but as long as she still has her soul, that's what's important. Sounds like she does. That same fire she always has.
Yeah. She would never let that go for any reason.
And you hear a knock on the door.
Mars is embidden in like the back of the room, just being like very quiet, and he just spins and just like sword and shield out at the door, waiting.
Do you open it, Shiny?
Oh, yeah, sure. I didn't know which room we're in. Oh! Wait, is she there? Or is she invisible? Is she doing creepy stuff?
Lern walks right through you.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Why is it so chalky?
I could see why that could be scary.
I apologize. I always forget that some people are not used to this. I do apologize, Shiny.
Well, it's never me. Whether you do it because of who you are or by spell, Emporio isn't that hard.
Just true. Well, Shiny, would you mind giving me a minute along with my teacher?
Oh, you don't gotta ask me twice. I was already headed out the door. Have a good night, everybody.
Mars stands down and follows Shiny out.
Right. So the room is clear, or is Naomi you're still there?
Nellor sits on the bed and goes, I guess you want me to leave too, huh?
I would appreciate
Fine.
a private conversation.
We'll talk later about this. He winks at you.
Why are you still here, Amber? Centuries it has been, and you're still here, burning your life away.
Burning my life away. Why not, if it keeps others warm and alive?
Well, there's so much to learn out in the world, so much to understand, and you're just here.
I've not always been here. I led our people through the frozen wastes, through mountains of dragons and wyverns. Helped them not be eaten entirely until we... and watched many die of the corruption. People morphed into trees. the tragedy. I helped the survivors. I helped us forge an alliance with the dwarves of Uthodurn. More than an alliance, create the whole government. A diarchy. My fire has kept the elves of Molesmere alive. I do not fault you for pursuing the limitless knowledge, but it is that pursuit that killed our whole city. So I was there for that. I watched it. And as I made our home and helped our people adjust to living in a mountain away from the sun, away from trees and birds, the wind. Knowledge, the kind that was sought here. Lost its flavor to me. The secrets of the world. Never occurred to you that what was easily obtained is all we were supposed to have? Anything else? Is it meant for this world?
I guess we do see things differently. There's just so much to explore, to take for ourselves. But
You are the same.
I do admire your efforts, I really do. And I guess, can I say I'm grateful you're still working on bringing the city back. So I have a gift for you. You can use it, you can throw it away, but I want you to keep it. It's a gift from me, so you know that it's not going to be all good. But I do hope it will help you along the way. And Laren will take out a beautiful headband decorated with ruby and gold. The one they got in the house. The infernal amulet from the Archdelph Fiona herself. And hold it out for her to take.
She looks and puts her hand, and it can lift out of your hands and rest on a table in front of her. She's wary to touch it. This literally something that was not forged here.
What does it matter when it can help you save lives, save the people you care so much about?
Give me a persuasion check. With advantage.
Okay. 27.
She nods. I will take this. With what is coming with the Empire, It may need more than what this world has to stop it.
And I look forward to the day you make use of it, if you do.
Let's see. Kind of gives a smile that doesn't quite reach her eyes. I'll always regard you and do what I can to help you and those you consider allies. But I'd imagine you know that the people we've changed. Like we allied with dwarves. By the way, well, a sister of yours is here.
A sister of mine.
Yes. She was born about 29 years ago.
What do you mean?
Just that maybe you would think of her as a niece, but she's of your blood.
What's her name?
Oh. Myra Gemfinder. Dwarf. We found quickly that though many of us fell in love and the dwarves fell in love with us, it seemed the children either came out pure elf-blooded or pure dwarf-blooded.
That is indeed interesting.
Yes. But the affinities that each has seemed to mix well and made entirely new. Much of what we've passed down in, well, one people now. Even if very distinct in appearance.
That is good.
But she is here. I wonder, knowing that she is and that she would be nearby when I used this, do you still hope I do?
Will you do me a favor?
Of course, Laren.
Can you not tell her of my existence or who I am?
I'll not bring it up to her. She was there. I don't know if she's put it together or not. Not that many talk about the time before. So, I'm not sure how long she won't realize who you are. Maybe a year or two from now, who knows? But it won't be from me if that's what you wish.
Thank you. And that changes nothing, Ember. That changes nothing. The past is so far away from me now.
But she is your present. Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. And good night, Ember. I think we've talked enough.
Right. Anything else for tonight?
Shiny will find Nylumia.
Where do we find Nailumia?
She's probably just hanging out with everybody, all the new guests, showing them all the cool stuff in her mansion. And then eventually she's in her room.
I think Mars said he was following Shiny. So he will.
Hang in there.
What?
What's up, you two?
How did you do this?
How did I do what? Haha! Finally, I got it! She looks and sees both your guys' rings on your fingers.
No, they look.
I've been rolling perception
different.
this whole section. I've been rolling and I finally got 25. What you gonna do?
What they're not even the same ring. They don't even look the same.
They don't.
They're on the same finger, aren't they?
Oh,
Yup.
Wait, hold on.
Woman.
What did you roll for perception?
25.
Would this be against my passive stealth? Because that is 27.
I don't think that's your stealth though, because are you hiding your hand the whole time?
I mean, it's being naturally shifty.
Mm.
No? Cool, sure. I'm cool with whatever's ruled.
I've just been rolling the whole session, and I literally have been waiting until I get a good one, and if I wasn't going to, I would have just let it go all session.
I mean, what you say passive? It's interesting. I don't know, because some of it would be more active. I believe with all the combat and the amount of time, because remember it's been like a month, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like the role, there's a point to where it would make sense to me that it would be.
and is Nylumia still connected to the Feywild at all?
No,
No. Okay. I
not.
was gonna say another rationale would be that like technically Mars is the king consort, and I wonder if that would like have some kind of magical what do you call it, ripple too.
I have the observant P. I'm just very observant, guys. I've always been like this. But anyways, what do you guys
Shiny
want?
will shove his hand into his pocket. What are you talking about? No, I came here to talk about something else.
I know. We'll talk about that later. Congratulations.
Talk about what?
Uh-huh.
I nudge Shiny with my elbow. She knows.
Sometimes it's good not to have eyes, Nylumia.
Yeah, but you guys gotta remember, I'm very small, so if I don't want to fly all the way up to your face view, I kind of sit right there, like at your hand view, and yeah. So, but anyways, what you guys want? You came in here with a purpose, it seemed like.
Well, I mean, more just advice, venting. You were, I don't know, queen of the Feywild for what, like 6,000, 10,000 years or something?
I never really kept track of it.
All this politics. I don't know how to do it.
Because you, again, Shiny, remember when I did it? I set up a court of everybody I trusted. Sure, it might have not been the best thing to work out for me in the end, because my best friend backstabbed me and killed me and tried to take the power for herself, and now she's locked away. Hopefully, we still
Is
are
this
sure.
supposed to be a pep talk?
Yes, because I'm getting somewhere with it.
In a very
Tangents
long
help me
way.
get somewhere, okay? But if you gotta rely on everybody around you, like, that you're not in this alone. Each one of us have experienced some sort of politics or dealt with something like this in our lives. I mean, you just found out Liren was from here how many years ago? Like,
800.
so I mean, some of us are wise and we know things and we're here to help you.
Yeah,
And-
but if you recall, you abdicated your position in the court. I can't send
I
you
did.
to negotiate with people.
No, you can't. But what are we trying to do here, Shine? We're not just trying to build up the court, are we? We're setting up the alliance with the Bright Queen and the dynasty by rescuing her daughter. Now, if we can establish that to show Uthadurn that they're not just backing the Fae, they could also possibly open up an alliance with Roshana, creating a new trading interest for them, and possibly something that's never been before.
But that just brings up another point. Trade, economy. Well, I don't even know what I exactly king over. I don't. What is there to trade with? What do I have to offer other than constantly giving, favors, which, is honestly kind of starting to make me feel like I belong in a brothel.
Shinrael. She kind of gets up and smacks you in the face. Where do you think Fey wine came from? Where do you think everything delight comes from? Where do you think pumpkin spice comes from? You think they brought it here themselves? Gosh. And she literally,
Kind of
come on.
trade in favors.
We have
This-
more than just favors. We have the things that are natural resources of the Feywild. You forget you are the king of Feywild. You might not realize the power you have at the moment, but eventually you will be able to create things that don't exist and can bring that here. If you want to create a magical beast of caramel and unicorns and whatever you want and make it happen there and then make it and bring it here and have them start reproducing them, I'm sure you could. It just takes time, and we have to show them first that you're not just a flimsy king that maybe will be there, or maybe will just run away when things get hard, because you have the Feywild to go to, while we have the world to stay with. That's what they're worried about.
He plops onto the bed. That all sounds great, Nylumia, but I'm just trying to stop people from getting killed right now.
And unfortunately, it's going to take a minute. That's the price of war. And the price of what they're doing. Because they're not slowing down. But we have a mission. And now we even have a chance of building our alliance even further. If we still focus on taking care of this beast, getting and saving the Bright Queen's daughter, stopping whatever they're doing in that tower of the Fae, that will put a hamper on it. That will increase our favor with the Bright Queen, allowing that alliance to build. Then coming to Uthadurn and Starspire and meeting with them, and getting back one of your Fae artifacts. That will give you power back home. And then building an alliance even farther. This is our steps, Shinrael. Now be the king I know you are.
Mars,
Yeah.
got anything to add?
I'm not very leadership person. I mean, before the last group I led, I kind of led to the deaths, but that's neither here nor there. My fault. I don't really think I have much to offer right now. But what Nailumi is saying sounds like the right path to take. I mean, like, and also like the break means that we have to set our boundaries, like what we, the Summer Court, stand for, and what, what we stand for, and use that as a further basis to make friends and build these alliances and expand the court, I guess.
That does bring up a good point, you two. You are the main ones on the court now. With Dolus kind of being in limbo with him and his hope. What do you both stand for? I think you need to sit down and decide that together. You are the court. You are the Feywild and what holds it up right now. And now with your marriage, you both should definitely think about that. Maybe that is what you're standing for. Connection.
A lot to think about. He'll stand up, give Nalumia a kiss on her forehead, and you cannot tell the rest of them what you know about me and Mars.
Oh, I get plan your guys' wedding.
When you're done with Hope and Dolus'
Of course.
wedding.
Duh.
Yes, the reason we didn't tell anybody is because we didn't want to overshadow the big event that you've been planning for them forever now.
Oh, don't worry. We can't do Port Tamale. No, we can't. Ooh, okay, I'll figure it out.
You still have a mansion in Nicodranus.
Too boring.
Fair, but still.
He'll just grab Mars by the hand and let's get out of here before she starts trying to measure us for costumes.
Yeah, one sec. Nailumi, I think Laren wants to reclone me and try to kill me to see what else happens. I'm just letting you know in case something does. That's it.
Wasn't supposed to do that.
What?
What? Nothing.
I mean, I previously gave you my consent to clone me, but
I thought after that level, like always consent bars, you have to specify. Because when I took your consent the first time, and then I took you next time, I kind of took a little bit off that clone just to make sure there's always a backup. So.
Okay, if we have backups, cool, sure. Thank you.
Where do you think my coffee slush fun's going to, guys? I've learned now I have to create a backup for this whole party.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out, you two, how I can get a piece of Lyran because she's a ghost.
She's...
No, I need a dimension piece of her skin. I don't know, like, I tried sneakily to do it. You know,
I mean, she's a ghost. Don't ghosts make like ecto? This is not a question for now. We need sleep, and
all night pondering.
We need to understand ghosts. Apparently, welcome to spooky season. It's October 1st.
All right. Anything else? Then, with all these things being pondered, was there something else? I heard a mic. Nope. All these things being pondered, we are in for tonight. Come back next week after your hopefully long rest and see what is to come. for watching. Thank you so much. We'll come back next week.